How's everybody doing? I hope everybody day going well. Hope everybody day, night, whatever going well. Um, I want to talk about the entitlement of people in 2025. It's so many entitled people in 2025, y'all. It's not even crazy. And honestly, I don't care if this video don't get a lot of views. Okay, I'm just talking from the heart, right? You know, it's so many entitled people in the world that you can't really tell them anything, whether it's rappers, athletes, movie actors. And I just got through watching an older clip of Rachel Zegler from Snow White saying, "Oh, it's weird. My character is gonna be better and this and that and the other," whatever she said, right? And it just got me thinking, like, man, you critiquing an old film that you in, you should be grateful that you even have the honor to be Snow White, right? But I guess people just feel like they better than the people that put them in that position. Okay, I'm a little bit all over the place, so let me go back a little bit. So what I'm basically saying is this, y'all. Being entitled doesn't really serve you any purpose. It doesn't really help your cause. Being entitled puts a lot of people away. You get a good job. Okay, let's say you get a nice paying job or whatever. You like your boss or whatever. And then a year later, you feel entitled to make like $10 more than the average worker that's working in your field. You go to your boss like, "Oh man, I'm the top dog or whatever. I've been doing it, and you might really be the top dog or whatever. I'm the top dog. I feel like you should pay me like $10 or $15 more than what you paying than what you paying me currently, right?" Like that boss is gonna look at you and be like, "Wait, you only been here a year. You haven't even been here like 10 years or 5 years. You think I should give you a $10 or $15 raise when you doing the same thing as they doing, but just a lot better?" Mm. Mm. And he gonna probably fire you. Either he gonna fire you or he's just gonna put you in your place. Like, "Look, I respect you as a worker. I love having you as a worker, but you don't get to tell me how to run my business. Or you don't get to tell me what to do." And it's just sad because like it's so many people that that walk around with this entitlement that feels like, "Oh, the world owe me this, the world owe me that." And the world doesn't owe you anything. You have to work for it. That's something I realized when I was younger. Like, the world don't owe you anything. You have to work for it. You have to grind for it and be grateful. Be grateful. Wake up to God. Wake up to God and say, "Hey, thank you, God, for making me see, but for letting me see another day, for letting me see another day at work or whatever." And my grandma has always told me that, like, in order for you to grow as a person, you have to open your ears up and listen. You have to open your mind up and listen and understand. Like, it's too many people in this world that just listen to react. It's too many people in this world that listen to react. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not saved. I'm not passionate to Christ God. I used to be a person that listened to react. Now, at the very age I'm at, I listen to expand my mind, because growth equals power. Let me say that again. Growth equals power. Expanding your mind equals power. Right? And I think expanding your mind is a great thing. You get to learn new ideas. You get to learn new tips and tricks how to be better at this thing, at that. Like, it's so many people that just listen to react. And it's not just, and you know, the older generation, see, I'm 28, right? The older generation, like the people that's in their 40s, 50s, they used to be like, oh, well, we know this and y'all don't know this. Y'all can't tell us nothing. Y'all older people are still learning. Or y'all supposed to be learning. The older you get, the more you still learning each and every day. Like, you still gonna be learning regardless. As you getting older, you still learn about new things. Like, I see so many older people that just shit bricks on younger people and calling them, oh, they too thick-headed. You can't tell them this. You can't tell. Hell, I had older people tell me, oh, you don't know nothing, but you think you know a lot. But little do you know, like, you don't know a lot yourself. It's some things that I could teach you, and it's some things you could teach me, right? I just feel like a lot of people are just set in their ways, or too stuck in their ways, whether they older or younger. And for the older people that just feels like they know everything and can't nobody tell them nothing and all this and that, if you see a young man or a young woman with wisdom and they have some good insight, try to listen to them. You know, you don't have to listen to everything, but try to learn from them a little bit. And vice versa. The younger people that's like in their early 20s and things like that, if an older person is telling you something, just try to listen. Just try to learn and expand your mind. Because the older you get and the more you stay in the same mentality that you was at 20, the more immature your mindset will become. Let me say that one more time. The older you get and the more you stay in that same mindset that you was at 20 or 21, the more immature that mindset of yours will become. And I don't know about you, but me, I want to expand my mind. I want to expand my mind. I want to open my mind up to different things. Like, if people giving me advice, if it's sound advice also, listen. If it makes sense, listen. Because everybody don't know how to give advice. So, yeah, that's another topic for another time, right? But anyway, I just feel like it's a lot of people in this day and age, whether they older or younger, they don't want to listen to understand. They want to listen to react. And it's a big difference between listening to understanding and listening to react. Hell, you got older parents that feel like, oh, I know everything. My child don't know this and that. I feel like parents, you have to listen to your child and you have to gain a little insight from your child. I'm not saying like you got to be buddy with your child. You got to be friends with your children and things like that. But if it's some things that you don't know that your child know, ask them about it. They might give you a little bit of insight, you know. So what I'm basically saying is that it's just too many people in this world, celebrities and non-celebrities, listen to react. They listen to react. They don't listen to gain knowledge. And then in terms of celebrities, yeah, you have money. Yeah, you might have money, but if your core audience is telling you, like, hey, You should change this up. You like, let's say for instance, you're a musician, right? And you doing good for a while, but you keep making the same songs, and they tell you about your last album. Like, hey, you know, I like your album. Your fans tell me, hey, I like your album, but I like you to change it up. So are you gonna listen to them and be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna give my fans what they want? Or you gonna be, oh no, I'm gonna keep making this music. I'm rich. I got this money and things like that. Right? So it's like, are you gonna listen to your audience, or you just gonna be stubborn and not expand your mind? Right? So yeah, that's just my thing. I just feel like you should want to expand your mind. You should want to expand your brand as you're getting older. But apparently, not a lot of people think the same way I do. So, I'm hopefully I'm not all over the place. I'm hoping that I'm not all over the place. I'm hoping that I'm making sense to people. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your feelings about it in the comments. And if you like the type of content I make, subscribe. You know, it helps me get noticed in the algorithm. It helps me, you know, be better as a content creator, as a person. Thank you for listening to me. And all right.